All right, so let me get started and welcome to the Forge Coffee Break. So glad you are here back here. This is an open space for anything, any questions, any topics you have around Forge. And today here I have a few people joining us for the coffee break. If you want to open your camera, that would be great. And actually, this is the coffee break before AU. In 2 weeks, we have AU. Next week, we have the hackathon. There are a lot of new things coming up. And I was just having a quick talk here with Stefan about the AU registration, which is open, and you can select your classes. And that's very unique this year because you just have to register, and after that you can apply and watch any of the available classes. But I was about to mention that you just have to pay attention to the Q&A sessions. So a few classes will have Q&A. So remember that although you can watch the class at any point, you have to be, if you want to have the live Q&A, there is a specific time for that. So yeah, hope that's what you are asking, Stefan. Let me get back to you. Any questions or topics that you'd like to bring up? Any interesting thing going on with your projects? So everyone's on mute. I think so.
Yeah. So we will have something coming up. We have a little viewer project with a bit of configuration stuff in it, and I guess in the near future we will continue to work on that. Currently, it's a little bit on ice, but we will continue on that.
What kind of what kind of configurator?
It's basically the idea is that we are using an external configurator. In this case, it's based on SAP, and we try to keep it neutral. So basically, the type of the configuration part of the configuration logic would be within SAP, and then we would use the viewer to display the results.
Interesting. And I think I was asking, what's the engine that you have? You plan to use Inventor configurator? Using Inventor?
Well, the parts themselves, the parts which the configuration is using, they are built by Inventor. And then there is some logic with anchor points, and so that we use the viewer to place the stuff in relation to other stuff.
Interesting. So that's a good point. We do have a new configurator sample. So if you go to our GitHub, Autodesk Forge GitHub, it's not super new. It's live for maybe a couple weeks or a few weeks now. Forge configurator Inventor, if you click here. So that was developed by the design automation for Inventor team as a way to showcase all you can do with the design automation engine for Inventor, right? So, and the source code is available here. You can try it, and you can try it live as well. So Inventor config demo autodesk.io. Yeah, that's close to what you are planning to do.
Yeah, there's a little bit of difference because in this time the logic on how to place the stuff would be in Inventor, and you would use design automation for that, right? And yeah, and basically what we did is to prepare the stuff in Inventor, and then the logic is done next to the viewer.
I see. Okay, interesting. Yeah. If you plan to work on this project, we have the hackathon next week. It's still time to, if you want to attend, right? So the advantage of the hackathon, it's like an accelerator, and during that week you can you have access to the entire team, my team, to to help you create the application. So with the support in real time, right? So we know, I'm not sure if you are aware of the accelerator program. So next week we're having this same idea, but with as a hackathon style. So that's happening next week.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have a project, or if you have your project that you want to speed up the process, that's a good way, right? During that week, you can work on your development, have real-time support from us, and help you with it. If you cannot attend next week, we have another one in December. And if you go to the community page and then go to Accelerator, and the next one in December is called Candy Cane. So if you scroll down, you can see Candy Cane happening in December 7th, the week of December 7th.
Okay, that sounds like a really good idea. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Just have to
Great.
check
Thank
what
you, Stefan.
would be better.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thanks for bringing it up. Me call a few names here. How are you guys doing? Money, you join very often. John and Eric, is your project going?
It's going good.
Yeah, I know that we're still pending on the Civil 3D issue, right? So it's almost there. The team is working on it.
Yeah, so
and I hope you'll have some. Say again?
So that gives us more time to debug our plugin to test it on our local machine to see if we catch any errors. But other than that, we'll just still wait on that on the design, on the engine. Are you guys gonna move it to a different engine? Or are you guys gonna still keep it on 24?
I see. Yeah, so we have just finishing to fix that issue we discussed it, and that should be ready and live soon. So it's almost there.
All right, cool. Excited.
Yeah, we are as well. Civil 3D, it's an interesting one, and I personally like that very much. It's related to my when I started at Autodesk. I started with Civil 3D, so yeah, I like it.
So for the Autodesk University, are you guys gonna have classes for I guess for Civil 3D for the conference?
Well, there are a few Civil 3D classes, yes, but not for Civil 3D design automation. So design automation, we're just having the announcement, general announcement. And if you go to our blog, and if you scroll up, find this one here, Forge for Infrastructure. That showcasing a few projects we did in the area. It's not land development, it's more infrastructure on the way we understand infrastructure. It's just a different segment, right? I know that you have a lot of work with land development, and it's here it will be interesting. I'll suggest you to attend this session for infrastructure.
Yeah, sounds good.
I don't remember seeing Scott before. Hello, hi there. Just looking at the names here and calling you by name.
Yeah, hey Augusto. I'm actually with Autodesk. I'm just trying to learn Forge.
Excellent. Yeah, welcome then. Have you tried any of the tutorials?
I haven't. There used to be some training right around when COVID happened. I signed up and had a conflict with the customer. And since then, I haven't seen any further training. Is it just all through videos?
Yeah, so the training was live, but if you search for Forge training recap, which was the last training we did, you should find this blog post here. And that's just a summary of the last training, everyone that attended, etc. But if you scroll down, there is a video recording of that. So yeah, if you missed the training, you still can do the same thing. And the video is actually better because it's edited and short. So you can do the entire training in, the video is like 20 minutes. The training was a few hours because of the Q&A, but just the tutorial here, the video tutorial, it's really fast. And you, of course, this is a video, right? You can just pause and try it again until you get it right. So yeah, you can do it on your own pace.
Perfect. I'm a CSM, but a wannabe developer. I do a bit of web development in my spare time, so I'd love to learn more. I'll definitely check it out.
Great.
Thank you.
My pleasure. What else can I call by name here? Tim Rexon. If I said this right.
Hi, Augusto. This is my first time sitting in on one of these chats, so thanks for hosting this.
Excellent. Yeah.
So I've been going through the Forge tutorials and just trying to get my arms around kind of all the different technologies there. That's been going really good. So where my focus has been lately is trying to identify use cases for how we could really then start to leverage these technologies. I've been working in the AEC industry, so on that side of the industry. So yeah, I'm just kind of looking for use cases and just hoping to just keep diving further into the Forge platform here.
Interesting. Yeah. So I would suggest you take a look at the Forge showroom. So this is what can I do here?
Aha! I've not run across this, so this sounds good.
Yeah. Yeah. So the idea of this showroom is a list of samples that we did in over time, and they are categorized by what they do, not essentially what they use, right? So, and most of those samples will have a live version and source code available. So forge-showroom.autodesk.io, and here you can filter by the main category, digital twins, data management, etc. Right? So you select the big groups, and you can say small GIF animation, title, small description, and live version, GitHub, blog post that explains a bit better.
Perfect. That's super helpful.
Yeah. Different workflows, right? So it's very much focused on what they do. Blend 3D operations with sync tags and sync. So.
Excellent. Thank you, Augusto.
Sure. Pleasure. Yeah. Glad you were starting, and yeah, welcome. So what else do we have here? Or any other questions from you? Any other topics that you'd like to bring up? I'm just calling you by name too, because I know some people are sometimes shy. But this is, as I said, this is a very open space. So any questions? Any questions? Good. Any topics? So I was talking about the Autodesk University, right? And the accelerator, the hackathon coming next week. We also have one more thing. We have a lightning talk happening at the AU. So we have 34 talks that we are going to broadcast and do Q&A during AU. And there is just one tiny thing that is not showing on the AU website yet. It's going to appear next week, but check back on our blog. End this week or early next week. We're going to have the full agenda, times, and where you can register for it. And the lightning talks will be quite interesting because it's are very short presentations, 15 to 20 minutes on different topics, and very focused, very centered on those points. And you can ask questions as well, so it will be interesting for you. And as I said, the agenda should be coming live on our blog, hopefully early next week, and you can select which ones you want to attend. So Forge lightning talks happening at AU. All right.
Maybe I'm still kind of curious when the whole forged data thing will really get traction and being used by the combination of the viewer on one side and the CAD systems on the other side. Will we hear more about that on the AU?
Yes. So so forged data is a name we're giving for this transition that we're going today, right? So just to give some background for everyone. So right now we have this world where we have files, big binary files that are moving around, and we understand, and you can see that on other industries, that big files moving around are not very efficient. So how can we make it better? We're looking for researching the best way to do it, and we presented before about forged data, what we are planning or what we believe is the right way, and we are learning as well. Right? So we are learning how can this be applied to our industry. And this year at AU, we are going to present it again where we are with that project. It's coming to life. Is as any kind of technology, sometimes you have to try one time, two times to make sure that you get it the right way, and create a prototype, show to customers, debug, refine, go back to the development, and improve, go back to customers, show it again, and everyone is learning and understanding how it works or what is expected and how can we make it right. Yes, this year at AU, look for the Forge data roadmap class. So on that class, we're going to discuss more where we are and what we have. And yes, we're going to announce a few things too. So yeah, please stay tuned. I cannot disclose that just yet, but it's coming at AU. Look for the Forge data roadmap.
Okay.
Good question. Thank you, Stefan. It's a very important topic, and that will be the center of everything we have to do over the next few years, making sure that we can help you and customers migrate from this world where files are the main thing to a data-centric approach where we don't have to move files, don't have to worry about all of those binary data moving around, and we have access to all of that data. It will be a very interesting journey, to say the least.
Yeah, we have been more than 2 years ago to the HFDM accelerator back then in San Francisco. So,
yes.
And I was, since then, I'm curious every time.
Yeah, so the if you went to the accelerator in San Francisco about HFDM, that was actually HFDM and something else that at that point in time we called App Framework. And they were working together to accomplish this idea. So it turns out that it works, but has some things that we have to fix and improve. So we went back to the development and say, okay, how can we fix all of that? And we are redesigning that in a way that, okay, now we understand it makes more sense. But it's a learning process, and we're gathering as much feedback as we can from customers to make sure that what we develop will be something that will be, will address all the problems, all the issues and all the challenges and all the workflows we see with our customers. It's a multi-year project. I'm glad that you are involved on that from the beginning. And thank you for your feedback. That's really helpful. All right, thank you again. So, any other questions? Any other topics you'd like to bring up? If not, let me come back here. So the next coffee break actually will be at AU, during AU. AU is starting November 17th and a Tuesday. And we'll have this coffee break on a Wednesday, just like we had this week, every other week. And this special edition of the coffee break will be a place for us to discuss the classes where we are having and discuss the agenda, it'll be fun to have that during AU. So hope to see you there. Same link and same time. And see you in 2 weeks and during AU. And hope you have registered for AU. If not, go ahead and register. You have to register, but you don't have to select the classes in advance, but you have to register for it. So hope to see you there. Thank you.
Thank you. And see you at the AU.
Thank you, Augusto.
Yes. Yeah, thank you, Tim. Stefan, Scott, Andre, Eric, Viet. Bye-bye.